Welcome back to another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. In this video, we'll show you how to remove and replace the condenser fan motor on this GE refrigerator.
Be sure to visit ApplianceVideo.com, where you will find thousands of repair videos on the latest technology. And for a limited time, you can save big on an annual membership and take advantage of all of our premium benefits. ApplianceVideo.com. Do it right the first time.
You will need the following tools to complete this repair. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect power to the appliance. It is also recommended to check the outlet for proper voltage. To begin, gain access to the rear of the refrigerator. To access the condenser fan motor, remove the rear cover by removing the 7 No. 2 Phillips screws. With the screws removed, lift the cover straight up and off and set it aside. Next, remove the metal box located above the fan motor housing by removing the No. 2 Phillips screw. With the box removed, remove the fan blade cover by removing the No. 2 Phillips screw. The fan shield is held in by clips at the bottom. Using a small flat blade screwdriver, gently pry apart the front clip. Flex the top of the shield down and pull up and out to remove it. For this step, you'll need a small ratchet and a Phillips bit to fit into the tight spaces inside the machine compartment. Remove the fan blade by putting your fingers behind it and pushing it off the shaft. Next, remove the 2 screws holding the plastic housing together using your small ratchet and Phillips bit. The wiring connectors are wrapped in a protective sheath, held together with 2 zip ties. Use a pair of side-cut pliers to cut the zip ties. Slide the sheath up or down the wires to expose the connectors. Depress the tab on the smaller connector and pull them apart. Pull the fabric sheath off and set it to the side. Take note that the wiring is routed under a brace on the housing. When you take the fan motor out, you will have to feed and guide the wires through to make sure they do not get stuck. Pull back on the rear of the housing and slowly pull the fan out while guiding the wires through. Finally, remove the grommet on each side of the fan motor, as they will have to be installed on your new fan motor. When installing your new condenser fan motor, begin by applying the 2 grommets you removed from the old motor. Next, start to route the wires through the hole in the back of the housing while guiding the fan motor into place. You may need to use a pair of needle nose pliers or a screwdriver to assist in getting the wiring connector under the brace. Before connecting the wiring harness, grab the fabric sheath you removed earlier and slide it up over the wiring coming from the refrigerator. Reconnect the harness and slide the sheath over the connectors. Use a zip tie near each end of the sheath to hold it in place. Trim the excess off the zip ties using a pair of side-cut pliers. Next, install the fan blade cover. Take note of the 3 tabs on the bottom of the cover. These will sit into 3 slots on the housing in the refrigerator. There's also a clip on the front and back of the cover that will snap into the housing. Bring the cover in with the screw hole pointed outwards. Remember, the top portion of the cover can flex down to give you more room while you guide the tabs and clips into place. To install the fan blade, find the open side and press it onto the motor shaft until it stops. Next, line up the screw hole on the fan cover and install the number 2 Phillips screw. Finally, reinstall the metal box you took off earlier. Line up the screw hole and reinstall the number 2 Phillips screw. Now, we can reinstall the rear cover. To install the rear cover, line it up and fold it up into place, making sure the 2 tabs on the bottom hook over the lip at the bottom of the refrigerator. Start by installing one of the number 2 Phillips screws. Don't tighten this screw completely so you can line up the other screw holes. Now, install the rest of the screws. And this will complete your repair. Thanks for watching. If you found this information helpful, please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel.